What's up everybody, Fritz here, coming back at you from SVBimmer. Are you sick and tired of rubber bushings with excessive play and get worn out way too frequently? Well, stay tuned because in today's video, we're ditching these rubber bushings in place of the full suite from SPL parts on this E92 M3. This collection of arms includes the front and lower control arm, thrust arm, and tie rod. In the rear, we have the two upper arms and toe arm with lockout bolts. We even have the end links and rear subframe bushings for good measure. As you can see, this M3 is lowered, but for those of you who don't want to lower your car, but want all the benefits of better handling, this is actually the mod set that we would recommend for you. If you plan on tackling this job at home, you'll want a set of jack stands and 2 jacks, or 1 if you're going to remove the exhaust. This job could be considered a 3 to 4 out of 10 with each arm taking about 45 minutes, and the bushings up to 4 hours depending on your tools. For video purposes, we remove things like the exhaust, brakes, and rotors in order to lower the subframe and remove the axles, but is not necessary for the installation. To remove the rear subframe bushings, you have a few options. You could use an air hammer and heat, a hydraulic press, or even a ratcheting press. These solid bushings will give more power faster to the wheels compared to OEM. When it comes to installing the arms, we want to align it to the OEM arms as you see here, with even thread engagement at both sides. This arm specifically has a bevel that fits in this groove. The all-metal design of these arms feature a monoball bushing that will give the driver better maneuverability and steering feedback. Speaking of better handling, what good are upgraded end links if they don't have an upgraded sway bar to connect them? This specific bar from Hotchkis has 3 points of rear adjustability, with the inner holes representing a stiffer steering feel in the turns. With the arms installed, we can bring up the subframe and move to the front, which has 3 arms. The tie rod that will take care of bump steer, the lower control arm for camber, and thrust arm for caster. Just be mindful of the lower control arm, as it is side specific with the limiter going on the driver's side, and ensure the inner and outer threads are even when adjusting the length. And due to the nature of the free moving monoball design, these bushings do not need to be torqued at ride height. Once those arms are torqued down, we'll slide in our front sway bar with 4 points of adjustability, and don't forget to connect the headlight leveling sensor. Depending on your model, SPL may include a new one. Now, this M3 is ready for the sharpest turns and windiest canyons because it ditched the flex in favor of beefier sway bars, solid subframe bushings, and a full set of SPL arms.
And just like that, we're all done installing the full suite of SPL arms and bushings on this E92. Just expect a little bit more noise and vibration coming through, but the increased responsiveness when you're steering is gonna go straight through the roof. Now, if you're looking to only do this in segments, say you only want to do 1 or 2 arms, we've seen the most improvements by doing the fronts first, and then if you want to, go ahead and do the rears, because there are a ton more arms over here, as you can see. And those bushings in the rear subframe is definitely going to deliver more power to the wheels. If you're looking to pick up your own set of SPL arms, it's going to be all in the links down in the description. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. And feel free to contact us if you don't want to tackle this job yourself. And we'll see all of you in the next one.